Hi, and welcome to Fab Food with Barbie. I'm Barbie Flores, and today we're cooking breakfast. Why? Because it's the most important meal of the day. When we sleep, our bodies burn fuel, and that's a good thing. But when we wake up, we're hungry, and it's time to refuel and recharge again. That's why breakfast is so important. Do you know that studies actually show that kids do better in class time when they eat breakfast first? They're more alert, they pay more attention, they've got lots more energy, and they test out a lot better. So today in my kitchen, we're making brain fuel burritos. It's going to have a lot of my favorite things in it. You might even see some of the things that we cooked off last night as leftovers. So let's get started. This is where a pinch of everything is doable. You really can't mess this meal up. We start with a little bit of oil in the pan. Hot skillet, a little oil in the pan. I've got onion chopped up nicely already. Had a little bit from last night's dinner left over. So what we're going to do is we're going to sweat the onion until they're a little bit soft. Okay, so we're going to move the onions around just a little, sweat them out, get them a little soft, and then we're going to start adding all our other stuff. We've got some minced garlic. Going to hit it with some garlic. We're going to hit it with some green peppers. We're going to hit it with a little bit of cilantro because I love that flavor. Just layering the flavors. We're going to hit it with a little bit of roasted chilies, a little bit of corn, and we've got some potatoes from last night's dinner. They're already blanched. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and the last thing we're going to do is give it a whirl in here. Just mix it all together. Looks good. Our next step is going to be the cooked spinach that we had from last night's supper. Good source of vitamins, a lot of energy packed in there, leafy greens, a lot of flavor in this. Okay, we're going to get ready to scramble our eggs into our mixture that we've already cooked off. What I want to do first is separate the eggs. I want to put the whites on this side, the yolks on this side, and I want to beat a little bit of air into the egg whites. Why? Because that's the secret of fluffy. It's a great omelet that way. It's a great souffle that way. Adding air into the whites gives it a little lift and rise. So we're going to carefully do our best to separate. Pop it right in there. Do a couple like that. Let's get some air into these whites. All right, now it's time to pop the whites into the yolks. Give them a little whirl. Gonna have fluffy eggs. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the eggs to the mixture in the pan. Okay, the skillet has returned to the heat. Now we're gonna add our scrambled eggs into the pan. You don't want to use eggs. You could use an egg substitute or egg whites if you're watching your carbs or your calories. You could also use tofu if you don't like eggs. Now we've got our eggs cooked up in the skillet. Looks pretty good. We're about ready to build our brain fuel burrito right now. We've got to heat up the tortilla. I've got 100% whole wheat flour tortilla here, which is really healthy for you. We're going to zap it. Just give it a little heat on the burner. You got to move quickly so you don't burn your fingers. If you're not comfortable with that, you could just use the pan, pop it in the pan, and turn it over a couple times. All right, so it's nice and warm now. Nice and warm. We took the chill off of it, so it's going to roll up nicely. We get our egg mixture, and we get ready to fill the burrito. So you get a little bit in here, like this. We're going to add some cheese to it. Yum. This is low-fat, cheddar, Monterey. You can skip the cheese if you want to. I just like cheese in my stuff. So we take the ends right here, fold over, a couple of folds. Really easy. Seam side down. Boom, that's it. Now because I like sauce on mine, dress it up a little bit, I'm going to put a little sauce on the top. Got some tomatoes in it. There's some peppers in this as well. You can make it yourself or buy it. This is store-bought right here. And that's it. That's our brain fuel burrito. Thank you for joining me for breakfast today. If you want to check us out, go to beautycomfort.com. And until next time, make sure nobody goes hungry.